Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back. This is my 2006 Mustang GT. I'm going to be doing sort of a build breakdown, walking through some of the mods I've put on it. I've also tried to make this a little more professional, even though I look like one of those street interviewers with my phone. But we're going to try to make it work. I got a tripod. Alright, so I had to turn the lights off so that my battery wouldn't die. But we're going to kind of start front to back. I'd say the most important mod on my car, that's another 3-valve that just drove by. But yeah, these VLAN headlights. I got them from StangLights. The guy over at StangLights is great. I talk to him all the time. And I mean, they don't really need an explanation. They look great. They've got the DRLs. Some people might be concerned that they're not bright enough. Trust me, they are. Anyways, next we got the SimBuilt turn signals. These are the V1s. These are like the first ones that he made. Non-RGB, because I didn't really need that. And yeah, so far they've been good. Haven't broken or anything. And they're smoked. The headlights have a black backing, so you kind of need to smoke the turn signals in order for them to match on the VLANs. Next, I've got a SVE bullet grill. I used to have the fog lights a while ago. I had halo fogs. They looked really cool, but I think now it's just cleaner, honestly. A lot of you guys are asking about the hood. It's not a Trufiber A45. I know it looks exactly like one, but Trufiber A45 has more of a cowl to it. It's a little higher. This one's flat, which is good and bad. It's not carbon or anything. The vents aren't really functional. I'm probably gonna end up getting rid of it pretty soon, but it looks good. Next up, this, and you can go either way with these. That's a Cervini Type 2 splitter that I paint matched blue, and then you got the black in the middle. You can do the CDC. It's literally the same thing. The only difference is there's just like more like room to mount on the underside of the car with the CDC. This one, I mean, I didn't really know this when I bought it, but it's kind of a pain to put on correctly. But once it's on, it's on. So next up, we got the wheels. These are ESR CS8s, 19 by 10.5. I don't know the offset, but yeah, I got a 255 35 tire on here and 285 on the back. They're pretty good. They're really good for the money. I like the shape. The front right one is cracked, so these won't be on here for very long. But I mean, I got them for like 600 bucks with 6 sets of tires. They were like Pilot Sport 4S's with quarter tread left, so I mean, I'm taking that all day. Next, I have slotted brakes. It's really not that special. I want to get S550 brakes or Brembos. That's not cheap, so for now, those will have to do. These mirrors right here, these are 2013 mirrors. This carbon piece is like a cap that's epoxied onto the stock cap. I don't really know who the cap's from. Simp46 on Instagram, he runs like SimBuilt. He was like selling some, and I was like, yeah, I'll take those. They're kind of peeling apart, but whatever, I'll fix them. All right, I have no idea how well you can see me, but the next thing we got right here are the side skirts. These are from Carter's Customs. Same with the rear and same with the diffuser. These are pretty good. Sometimes the self-tappers will kind of get loose and make it flop around a little bit. So yeah, I gotta tighten those down when I get home. But other than that, yeah, they're pretty good. They've got that little silver strip right here. Also, they're super dirty right now, if you can't tell. It's made out of ACM. I kind of want to make a under splitter for the CDC out of this stuff, because the chrome matches up with the silver, and that's kind of like the thing that's going on right now. Right now, these are StangLights side markers. They're like LEDs. I think they're like 80 bucks or something. Great, haven't had a problem with them at all. This spoiler, a lot of people ask about it, and not many people know about it. It's a Trufiber GT500 spoiler with a wicker bill. Obviously, you have to drill into the bottom of the GT500 spoiler to get this on. The factory, I forgot what they're called, dowels or something, don't use those because you'll rip the thing right off. You have to use like drywall anchors and put those in, and it still doesn't hold it. I gotta figure out a better way to do it, but it works for now. So yeah. Next up, we got these rear side splitters from Carter's Customs. Like I said earlier, got these and that diffuser. I ripped one of the fins off of the diffuser. So yeah, anyways, in order to fit this diffuser, forgot to say this, so you have to get a GT500 to Cali Special rear bumper, and then you have to cut the valance off of it. So you can kind of see right there, I did some cutting. Obviously, make sure you cut it before you paint it, because if you paint it and then try to cut it, then it doesn't cut very well, and it kind of melts all over the place, and you'll just end up screwing up your whole paint job. So don't do that. This Decklid is from Trufiber. Again, I plan on getting a full carbon trunk because I don't like how flush this is. I think it takes away like a couple body lines that make the rear end like more concave, which makes it then look more aggressive, and it's kind of just too flat right now. So yeah, obviously I paint the parts that are supposed to be painted, and then I just leave that little Decklid section exposed carbon. Next, we got these Rexium Vector V2 tail lights. I'm going to turn them on real quick. During the day, it's not very flattering, but at night, the red actually looks pretty good. They're smoked, so they kind of go with the carbon a little bit. Okay, we'll go to the exhaust now. I have a Valvetronic exhaust. It's the universal mufflers with 2.5-inch tips, 2.5-inch inlet outlets. Honestly, I should have gone bigger, probably 3.5, if they even make that, because it's honestly not loud enough. But yeah, it goes all the way back, stock mid pipe, to the Kooks X pipe. It's got high flow cats, and then that goes into my Kooks long tube headers. And I mean, it sounds really good, but it's just not like super loud. So maybe I need to cut the cats out, and that'll do it. The Valvetronic stuff works really well, and honestly, I love it. I use it pretty much every morning when I gotta leave for work, but it's just not loud enough. It needs to be louder. So if you guys know whether or not I should cut the cats out or just increase the tip size, I don't know how much of a difference that would make, but I don't know. Well, I just gotta figure it out. So I might just do both, honestly. All right, so the next thing you'll notice is the interior. There's really not much going on. Got an SCT BDX tuner. This is a wheel from carbonfever.us on Instagram. They're actually one of my partners. I partnered with them after I bought the wheel because I actually liked it so much. I've got like a little discount code. It's like 8% off if you use that, or you can just tell them you came from me if you want one. They're really good quality and they're really not that expensive. I went with Alcantara on the sides, silver stitching, and pretty much everything else was just carbon. It's a Gen 2 wheel, which means it's the 2010 to 2014, and it fits the normal 05 to 09 airbag. That was my old one I had on my other wheel. So yeah, other than that, interior is pretty much normal. I keep it pretty clean. I've got like a weighted shift knob from NRG or whatever. That was like the first thing I bought because I thought it was cool. Other than that, I have nothing in here right now. Eventually, I want to get 2014 door cards, Recaro seats, carbon dash, and carbon vent covers. I'm gonna have to get those custom made. And then obviously I'll have like gauge pods and stuff when I'm boosted, and then it'll start looking pretty good. But other than that, right now, pretty plain. I honestly like it. It's not bad. All right, so here's the engine bay. Obviously I got this Sniper intake manifold on it. Deletes the charge motion control valves. It's really designed for boost, which is why I bought it. But right now I'm just running it NA until I get a Pro Charger. This is a Ford Racing 62 millimeter throttle body with a JLT Series 3 intake. Pretty much just your basic bolt-ons. Like, got the Sniper fuel rails, They go all the way down. That's like all custom stuff you kind of have to do. Moroso boxes, and I don't know, I got like Ford Racing valve covers and hot rod cams, and then pretty much a brand new valve train, so lash adjusters, valve springs, keepers, retainers, all that. Alright, so that's pretty much it. If you guys want me to go over anything in more detail, I'll be more than happy to. I'm just trying to keep the video short, kind of like around 10 minutes or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and see you guys for the next video. Thanks for watching.